about of unusual Brazilian customs, specifically the festivals and party. Next, please. The first festival is the Bumba Meu Boi. Bumba Meu Boi, also called Bumba, is a festival of popular Brazilian folklore and held in North and Northeast. There are fantastic humans which revolves around ox. But that's a ox, that's a person fantasy. Next,
It's a
please.
person wearing a costume of an ox. Yeah.
This festival is planned which follows for Mother Catarina and Francisco. When Mother Catarina was pregnant, she wanted to eat the tongue of an ox, and
The tongue. Mm-hmm.
her husband Francisco, wanting to to do the wife's will, go to farmer where they worked and cut the tongue of the most beautiful and strong ox. But this ox is much adored by the farmer. Next, please. And the other day, the farmer asked him employees to find out, and they find a long time. And when they found the ox that are dead, and they have one idea to call it the shaman to resuscitate the ox. And, and the shaman did his magic and resuscitate the ox, and everyone was was happy. Next, please.
One more.
No. Next. Another custom is the June party. It's placed in June or sometimes in July. This party that it's also known as Saint Jude party, but because celebrate the day of December. Can you pass? Next, please.
Wait a second. Okay.
This party that are so famous here in Brazil. Can you pass? Next, please. They are so famous in Brazil. Uh, and in the schools, the children dancing, and there are one advisor saying, "Look, brain, it's like to do more choreography, and it's more fun to which look the dance." Next, please.
Look at the rain. It's a lie. Look at the snake. It's a lie, right? Yeah. Crazy
Yeah.
stuff from the party.
In this party, there are also the typical food. And the first is paçoca or paçoquinha, which is made from ground peanuts, popcorn, canjica, which is made from white corn and can be added ground peanuts and cinnamon. Boiled corn, apple of love, is an apple scalded by the with sugar sauce and molecular food that are which made from peanuts and among other typical foods. Can you pass? And the other festival is the carnival. And when the people was dressing up with many fantasy of all the type, and she dancing, sing, having fun in the schools. The children was dressed up too and throw confetti and streamer each other. Can you pass?
Sorry, I have a question. Like, who is that guy in the yellow suit? Is it any symbol or is it a mascot of this celebration?
Yellow.
No, sorry, not yellow, green.
Yellow.
I mean green.
Okay.
Green.
Do you know, Bruno?
This
Yeah,
here is snow with boneco de Olinda.
Olinda, kind of giant toy.
No, it's not a symbol. There are I don't know to explain.
It's like a common, the representation of a common person.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Very nice. But only in Olinda is a city in the state of Recife, right? Or Pernambuco.
Yeah.
So it's only common in the northeast of Brazil, this kind of toy, of doll. Good question. Thank you, Elena.
Carnival is very known in Brazil, mainly in the Rio de Janeiro. It has parties every year on different Sunday schools, and in the end, is one winner, which wins the one that scores the most after all the evolutions like moves, electro, and etc.
Floats.
So yeah. That's it.
Very good. So you talked about 3 celebrations, right, Bruno?
Yes.
Bumba, Bumba Meu Boi, which in English is something like hit my bull. St. John's Party and Carnival, right? Very good. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Bruno. Excellent
Bruno,
job.
did you prepare this presentation, Bruno?
Can you repeat?
Did you prepare this presentation?
Yes.
Wow. First and foremost, you're very creative. The way you put the pictures, the way you presented, it's too good. Second, I'm so happy your English is also very good. Okay, only thing is you expressed little slowly. Okay, but otherwise it's too good. So you can be very confident and you can talk very freely. You don't have to hesitate. Okay, the words, the way you express is superb. There's no doubt about it. But you can freely express without any hesitation, right? So I was so happy the way you created the presentation, the way you expressed. Wonderful. Big hand to you.
Thank you.
Very good. Congratulations, Bruno. Elena, do you have any comments or questions to Bruno about the celebrations?
Yeah, that was a great. It was a great It was a great presentation, and I enjoyed the way the slides were put together, and also I enjoyed the whole description. And yeah, well done. Keep on going.
Very good.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent job. Now we have the second presentation, which is about, which is from Isabella. Isabella, you are going to share your screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So my name is Abela. I'm 14 years old, and today I'm going to talk about unusual customs, different habits, and how you can be polite in Brazil. So let's go. Do not tip. It isn't part of Brazilian culture to tip. So much so that many restaurants and bars charge 10% more for the service. Although in another places like United States, it's always a good idea to pay the taxi driver, the delivery man, and the bartender. Take several baths a day. Taking 2, 3, and even more baths a day, it's part of Brazilian routine. But in other places like USA and European countries, people don't see the need to bathe daily. Many even believe that this habit is bad for their health. And in this graph, you can see that Brazil is one of the countries that where the people bathe the most. So I think it's the fact we spend so much water. Concern about appearance. In many countries, no cares or look at you strange if you decide to go to the supermarket with pajamas. But in Brazil, if you decide to go out with pajamas, it's very strange, and probably you feel very embarrassed. Because here, the people always look at your style and your clothes, and the Brazilian population tends to be more vain and has more attention to the personal care. Late for appointments. In Brazil, when friends invite you to a dinner or a party at 8 p.m., it's very common to people arrived 1 hour later or 30 minutes later. But in other places like United States, even in formal events, it's very important to don't be late and arrived in the time. And for example, if you invite to a party, American party, and you arrive late, it's probably people will look at you like that. So it's a very embarrassing situation. So if you are invited in a party in United States, don't be late, it's important. Greet with kisses on the cheek or hugging. Brazilians often use kisses on the cheek or hugging to greet friends and different people. But in other cultures, it's very uncommon to touch people when you greet, like Japan. They always bow each other when they greet. And I think it's a very clean type to greet another people because you don't touch. So like in this time we were passed in coronavirus, we don't touch, it's important. So in Japan, I think the people, it's used a lot of this type of greet. So it's an example, what is the bow in this photo. And to finish, brush your teeth after lunch. It's very common in Brazil. Even when you outside in a work or in a school, people often leave your brush and brush your teeth after meals. So it's a hygienic habit. And if you don't do this, probably people think you are disgusting or you don't are hygienic people. So that's it. I hope you learn about our culture and our habits, and you come to Brazil, you can learn about more about it. That's it.
That was exciting. That was exciting. I've learned so many things. I just have a question. So, Isabella, if you could change something about the culture, about your culture, what would you change?
So I think it's a hard question, but I think it takes several baths a day because I think it's a environment thing, and we have to
Save water.
yes. And me, for example, I take 2, 3 baths a day. Yes, I love to bathe. I love to wash my hair, and mainly in the summer. It's very hot in Brazil, so I always take 4 showers a day. So it's a lot. And I know a lot of people that shower, that bathe a lot of more than me. So I would like to change this.
I see. That's cool. Interesting.
When we went to South Africa on an exchange program with the students, water in Cape Town was almost zero. It was coming the 0 day. The 0 day would be the day without water in the city anymore. And so everybody had to take showers only 2 or 3 times a week, and the showers of like 1 minute and a half. So we had to get into the shower, wet the body, then wash the turn off, or how do you say, turn off
Turn off the tap.
the tap, yes, then wash your body, and then just turn on the tap again to rinse the body and let the soap go away. So that would be our experience in South Africa. When I came back to Brazil, then I started doing the same thing to save water. So I just opened the tap for a few minutes and closed it very fast to save water. But with the time, we go back to our old habits again, and now I take like a 10 minute shower with the tap completely open.
Mm.
And you, Elena, how many baths do you usually take in the winter, for example, in Ukraine, people in general?
Mm. Typically, it's twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. And when it's summertime, it gets too hot, so it can be 3 or 4 showers a day. So here we don't save water, and we don't care much how much we spend on utilities. Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
lucky.
Yes, lucky, just like in Brazil. Yes. In South Africa, I noticed some people uh, taking showers only once a week, and that was okay. I mean, it was winter, but in the summer it would be a little more difficult. Very nice. Okay. So, any more comments or questions? So now let's try Laís' presentation. Laís, can you listen to me?
Yes.
Okay, where's your camera? We need to see you. Yeah, getting better. Ah, there you go. There you go. Okay, Laís. Do you want me to share screens?
Yes, please.
Okay, so go ahead.
Hello, my name is Laís. I'm 12 years old, and I talk about unusual Brazilian customs and some habits. Can you pass, please?
Yes.
In Brazil, have a lot of unusual customs. When tourists come to Brazil, many find our customs very strange. Can you pass, please? Some examples of unusual customs are take a lot of showers on a day, eat pizza with knife and fork, and greet with kisses. Can you pass, please? Some tourists find it weird some people want to go to the beach and sunbathing for hours. It's so strange for me. Can you pass, please?
For me too, I don't know why people like to sunbathe. It's just so boring. I don't like it.
For some, foreigners, one of the weak points of the Brazilian is the delay. Can you pass, please? But each country has its culture and must all respect it.
Finished. Congratulations, Laís. Thank you very much. Very good. So, Elena, in Ukraine, do you eat pizza with the hands, using the hands, or a fork and knife?
Well, it's up to the person. It's if you're in a restaurant, that is nice. It's so nice if you're eating with a knife and the fork, and then you have your napkin and you're like behaving so properly. However,
Etiquette.
I dislike eating with a knife and a fork, as it feels as it doesn't feel as tasty as when you eat. As for me, it feels tastier eating just with your hands. It's like when I hold it in some tissue and just eat
Yes.
like that.
That's
It's
what
it
I do. Yeah.
feels much better. But I
Much
didn't
better.
get like I have a question about the beach. So if I got it right, so Brazilians don't go sunbathing, so they dislike it because they find it boring.
Oh, good question, Laís. Can you repeat the part about going to the beach, Laís?
Okay. And some tourists find weird when some people go to the beach and sunbathing for hours.
Ah, so you are saying that Brazilians like to sunbathe for hours.
Uh-huh. Oh, so that's opposite. So I got it wrong.
Ah, okay. And when you go to the beach, Laís, do you prefer to swim in the water or to sunbathe? Laís?
I prefer to swim in the water. It's more
Ah,
fun.
it's more fun. Very nice. And you, Elena, you also have a beach near your house, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So what's a typical beach day
What?
like for you?
Um, you know, I don't go to beach as often as you guys. It's it's we have kind of the saying that the beach is for the tourists only, and local people go there not that often. Maybe it's so local people go to the beach maybe three times like a year, or maybe we go there for a walk, just to breathe some fresh air and just to enjoy walking along the seaside, but not that much. So personally, I'm not that much into sun tanning, as you can see. I'm yes, and but swimming is fun. And personally, I enjoy more different water sport activities. For instance, let me see. Like a few days ago, I tried subboarding for the first time.
Stand-up paddle, yeah.
Yeah, it's it looks quite easy, but it's not that easy as it seems,
No.
because you need to keep the balance, and then you need to feel the way how to turn and how to move ahead. And another activity I have recently participating was with my friends. So there was a boat, so we went boating, and so it's like kind of the speedboat, and there was some, where was that, wait a second, and there was some like this adventure, so this one was yeah, so it's like an inflatable one, so it's like the boat is pulling that, and
Yes.
you're simply like
We
enjoying.
also have that here. We call it banana boat.
Yeah, kind of that. Yeah, so it's this is what I was doing related. So these are my activities related to the water.
Excellent. Very good. So guys, do you have any questions? You can also participate, okay? No problem. If you have any questions or comments, feel free. And Shiva, com Artu, feel free to comment anytime, okay? I know you are just an observer today, but don't be shy.
Okay, done.
Okay. We are very far from the beach, Elena. We are 600 kilometers from the beach. And so we have to travel by car a whole day to get to the beach because we are in the countryside. We are in the interior of the country.
I have a question, like, do you all live in the same city?
Oh, good question. Yes. Let me see. Yes, all of us live in the same city. We used to have in-person classes, right? So, but after the pandemic started, we moved to remote teaching. That's why we're all online today. But I'm actually enjoying online classes. I like it. Of course, I prefer to see my students in person, but online classes are very good so far. Now let's see a presentation about sports in Brazil.
So, hello, my name is Marina. I'm 12 years old, and I'm going to talk about sports in Brazil. Can you pass, please, teacher? In Brazil, people practice a lot of sports, especially soccer, which is the most common of them. Where we have a game called shuttlecock, in Portuguese is peteca.
Peteca,
That is made of planter and rubber.
feathers and rubber. Okay.
Feathers and rubber. This part consists of not letting the shuttlecock fall to the ground. So like volleyball, but with took the net.
The net. Mhm.
The net. Can you pass? Dodgeball, its queimada in Portuguese, is a sport widely practiced by children in Brazil. Running was we divide two groups. So the ball is distributed to a group. That group has to throw the ball to the opponent's group with the intention of hitting someone with the ball. Can you pass? In the capital of Brazil, Brasilia, people has the habit of always going to the gym. Can you pass, please? It is considered the place where the most people going to the gym. That is the gym in the Brazilian. Let's pass the picture. That's it.
Very good. Thank you, Marina.
I have a question.
Oh, that's the first time someone ends a presentation and has a question. Okay, Marina, what's your question?
What is your favorite sport?
Mhm.
Are you asking me?
Oh,
Yes.
okay. To Elena or to me?
So, Elena.
Okay.
Okay. So I like jogging and
Jogging is like running.
running. Yes, I do that late in the evening when it's not that hot, and I like working out at the gym as well. Yeah, and I like different water sports.
Very nice. Yeah. Water sports, they are amazing. There is a lake in our city, and some people practice some water sports there, right? For example, in the last Olympic Games, the team that practices canoeing here won the championship, the Olympic Games. They got the gold medal. The gold medal. It was very nice. They live here.
Mm.
Good question, Marina. So, did you understand the for example, shuttlecock, the peteca Brazilian sport? It's very
I didn't get the relation of like the shuttlecock and the ball.
yeah. It's like volleyball, but instead of the ball, it's the shuttlecock.
Is there any racket?
No, no racket. You can use your palm as a racket.
Oh, really? Oh, that's something new.
That's indigenous, right? I know you're thinking that, and it's true. It came from the indigenous native people from Brazil.
Okay.
And this shuttlecock is different from the shuttlecock which we use through the rocket, right?
Yes, it seems so.
Yes, because because if you're using hand, probably the weight, the rubber weight might be more, I believe.
Ah, maybe. Yeah, it's a little different, but I'm not sure if it's that different. If we play it for like 30 minutes, our hands get very red and
Yeah, it must
hurts.
be okay. Okay, it must be a little heavy. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But why don't you take a racket like in badminton?
Good question. Do you know, guys, why don't we use a racket like tennis, badminton to play peteca? That would be a good question. I think it's just nobody thought of that before. See, maybe we can invent that. But here, badminton is seen here as an sport, American sport. So people, only some people play it. Tennis, tennis is only for rich people in Brazil. Most tennis players have to. They need a lot of money to pay for their classes and stuff. Also golf.
Okay.
No,
What
we
about
don't have
cricket?
the same here.
Yeah, Shiva?
Cricket?
Cricket. Nobody plays cricket here. Guys, do you know what cricket is? No, see, nobody knows cricket. Only I do because I have seen some videos, but nobody plays cricket here.
And there is also like croquet and cricket. These are two different sports.
Oh, is croquet a sport? I didn't know that. What sport is croquet?
Let me show you. It's hard to explain. One looks as baseball, and the second one is
Yeah.
for the
Okay,
for the garden.
I'm going to show the cricket one. Can you see my screen, guys? So this is cricket. Yeah, it's the most popular sport in India, right, Shiva?
It's,
I think India is one of the champions.
yes, we are the champions.
See? Who has the iPhone?
See, whenever you see the blue color, it's Indians. You can see there India.
Ah,
Like
okay,
Oh, yeah.
India, that's right. Okay. And
and
croquet,
one of
how do you spell
And
croquet? With O
a
here?
croquet is the same. Is I guess CROCKET.
Okay. Oh, it's not the
No,
name
no,
of
no,
this
no, no.
person.
No. It's
This is a
it's
person's
already
name.
said. So CROC. Yeah. That there it is. You see,
Ah, okay.
it's famous in Britain, and they do that as an outdoor activity when they have fun. It's like just
Uh-huh.
for the back doors, at the back garden, like backyards, or maybe while they're having picnic. It looks kind of a golf.
Yeah, that's so nice. I would like. Oh, I have seen that in movies.
Mm.
So the name is Crockett. How nice. I didn't
in fact,
know.
I was not knowing about this. Thanks
See?
to Elena. Like no, I learned something today.
Shiva is also learning, huh? So, and the one we play here is called, in Portuguese, it's called peteca. Peteca. So usually we can buy this one
Uh-huh.
in the stores here. This is the rubber part.
Uh-huh.
So usually
So
that,
it does look different. It does look
yeah.
different than the one for
Yes,
the
it looks
back.
different. The one you see in the just beside that, that is the regular one what we use for the rocket. Okay, just beside the one, the
Uh-huh.
round one down, the
Oh, this
white.
one. Okay.
Yes. This is what we
Mm-hmm.
use. Okay, but
Oh, okay.
even here there are two types. This is the plastic one. The other one will be with feather one. But
Okay.
the shape will be same. Shape will be same,
Shape.
and we
Okay.
use rocket. We use rocket for this.
Ah, okay. And you play badminton with these two things. Okay.
Yes.
So
Similar.
ours is just like that. I remember when I was a child, I had lots of this kind of peteca, shuttlecock, and
Okay.
usually feathers. It can be artificial or not.
Now it explains everything. Now I understand why you're not using rockets.
Ah, right.
That
See?
that would break them.
Yes, probably. Yeah, it's a very nice game. I like it. Okay. I think that I have played with my students in class. Do you remember? Yes, I mean outside, but during one of the classes. I remember that. Long time ago. Now let's see a presentation, the next presentation, the second last. Let's go with Leo. Do you want to share your screen, Leo?
No, you, please.
You? Okay, me. I'm going to share the screen, and Leo is going to talk about something delicious. Okay, Leo, go ahead.
Okay. Hmm. Hello, my name is Israel, and I will present about Brazilian cuisine. Yes, please. The origin of Brazilian cuisine is the mixture of European, African, and indigenous ingredients. Yes, please. In the South, one eats barbecue is a dish that contains meat such as sausage, beef, pork, and swackers are used to it. Yes, please.
Skewers, yes.
Skewers. In the Southeast, one eats feijoada is a Minas Gerais dish that contains black beans, beef, beef, pork, and is accompanied by orange, cabbage, and white rice. Yes, please. In the Midwest, one eats rice kachar is a dish that contains onion, some meat, sausage, and tomato. Yes, please. In the Northeast, one eats muqueca is a dish that contains cooked fish with various types of cooked spices that are transformed into sauce. Yes, please. In the northern, one eats the duck in the tucupi. Is a dish that contains a piece of chicken and a tucupi, which is a yellow liquid. Yes, please.
And this yellow liquid with this leaf, it makes your mouth dumb. It's how do you say, when you go to a surgery and there is anesthesia, right? It's anesthetic
Right.
kind of leaf. Yes, if you eat a lot, you are not going to fill your
It's
mouth.
delicious.
Yes.
Yes, please. These are the most eaten foods in the Southeast region, which are cheese bread, feijoada, and the barbecue. That's it.
That's our place. Yeah. This is very good in our city and state. Our state has the best cheese bread, which in English we don't usually translate it because it's a little different from cheese bread, but it's beautiful. Pão de queijo. See? If you know to say this,
It's delicious, delicious.
yes. If you know how to say that in Portuguese, you are good to come to Brazil. Yeah. Would you like to practice your Portuguese, Elena? I can
Yes.
teach you.
Yeah, sure.
I can teach you. So the first word is bread. Pão.
Palm.
Yeah. Wow. The first time and you already got it. Many people don't know how to use that nasal sound. Pão. They say pau, but it's pão. Pão of like G.
Palm G.
Wow. That's a language learner, guys. Language learner. Queijo. Queijo is cheese. Queijo.
Queijo.
Yes. Now together. Pão de queijo.
Pão de queijo.
Wow, I can't believe that. Nobody says that right.
Great.
Nobody says that right. So now faster 3 times. Let's see. It's a challenge. Pão de queijo, pão de queijo, pão de queijo.
Pão de queijo. Pão de queijo. Pão de queijo.
See? That's a
I
native Portuguese speaker. And you, Shiva, would you like to try, Shiva?
Yes, I can try.
Okay, pão
Pão
de
de
queijo.
queijo.
Pão de queijo.
Pão de queijo.
Ah, not as natural as Elena, but very good job too, Shiva. Thank you.
Okay.
Now 3 times, 3 times. Pão de queijo,
Oh,
pão
that's
de queijo, pão de queijo.
Pão de queijo, pão de queijo, pão de queijo. I think it is
Nice.
difficult.
Very good, very good. I love that because this sound only exists in Portuguese. This sound, the only language is in Portuguese. Very good, congratulations. Oh, you're muted, Elena.
I do mute my microphone because of the dogs. Because
Okay, okay.
I just
I'm sorry. Very good. Beautiful presentation, Leo.
Because my neighbors have quite loud dogs, and they keep barking. I
Oh, no
have no idea
problem.
why.
So, any questions or comments about the foods from Brazil?
Uh, it seems that you are all big meat eaters.
That's right.
And
That's
so, Leo, what's your favorite dish?
Oh, my favorite is feijoada. Feijoada.
feijoada is that black bean dish with pork meat. So
It's
they,
delicious.
if it's
Delicious.
complete, they eat all the parts of the pork, ears, nose, the foot, everything. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like the light version, which is only sausage and ribs.
But it's delicious.
It's
But it's
delicious, yes.
delicious.
But do you eat all the parts of the pork, Leo?
Yes.
Ear,
Yes.
neck, everything.
Yes.
Wow. I don't, and it's very heavy. So after eating that, we need to take a nap. So usually it's on Friday or Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Friday, Sunday.
Because if you eat that
I eat.
and usually it's for lunch. So if we eat that, it's difficult to work.
Yes.
And
Yes.
what about the desserts? What's your
Oh.
favorite?
What's your favorite dessert, Leo? The,
Dessert. The
yes,
part.
after
Sweet,
lunch.
like something sweet?
Mm, mm, uh, I don't eat afternoon
No, but
because
right after lunch, immediately
what?
after lunch, like brigadeiro, chocolate.
Oh no, I don't eat. I don't eat.
Oh,
Ah,
you're so lucky. You're not
I
a sweet
don't
tooth.
don't
don't
eat.
have a sweet. My favorite is brigadeiro. Brigadeiro is a typical chocolate kind of sweet made with condensed milk and cocoa powder. It's delicious. And chocolate sprinkles. Yes. Very
Sounds
good.
yummy.
Do you know something that I like to ask when we have a chance is what do you eat for lunch and breakfast? Because it seems that in some countries it's completely different. For example, our breakfast is mine, for example. It's just milk with coffee and one slice of bread or something like that.
Yes, me too.
Yes. And for lunch we eat a lot. It's like the biggest meal. And for you in Ukraine, Elena, what do you eat for breakfast and lunch?
As for the breakfast, people like eating pancakes, and they like eating oatmeal with a fruit and some syrup, and they like scrambled eggs or just
Mm,
eggs on the sunny side or boiled eggs, and they like having some sandwiches with like bread, butter, sausage. What else? They
mm.
drink some, like they have a cup of tea or coffee.
That's our hotel breakfast. When we travel, we eat that
Uh,
only in the hotel. And for lunch,
And there is also like one thing you have never tried for sure. It's a buckwheat. Buckwheat is a type of the grain that is typical for us, and we do eat that a lot. But foreigners believe that this is some grain that is used for the medical purpose only.
grain
But
like the
but we
bird.
do that. Yeah, it's like buckwheat. Buckwheat. It's I'm sure I'm sure you haven't seen that. It's so popular here, and we eat that for the lunchtime with some meat, or we eat that for the breakfast with milk. Looks this way.
Okay, this kind of grains. Okay. Very nice. So which one is bigger, lunch or breakfast? Which one do you usually eat the most?
It depends on the time. Depends on how much time you have. Some people enjoy eating a lot, and they have breakfast and lunch and late lunch and supper and dinner.
So it's
It
relative.
depends.
Because I remember when I was in Ireland, everybody had a big breakfast and a small lunch because they had to work more during the day, so they didn't stop for lunch, just a small hamburger or something.
So then, I believe that breakfasts are smaller than lunch. Breakfasts are smaller than lunch here.
Excellent. Yes, I think for every Brazilian, lunch is the biggest one by far. Okay, now let's go to the last presentation. Do you still have time? Yeah.
Sure, I'm here.
Okay, Paola, the last presentation.
I can't miss one more, the last presentation.
Okay, Paola, do you want to share your screen? Go ahead, we are all ears. Paola has started sharing screens. Okay. Presentation mode. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Paola.
Remember to speak loud and clear and articulate, yeah?
Okay. My name is Paola, and I'm gonna talk a little about unusual customs in Brazil. Calm. About dances here. Okay, we have too much types of dance here, and I'm gonna talk a little about 5 of them. Samba, frevo, baião, bumba meu boi, enchachado. This is samba. Is a dance from Rio de Janeiro, a city here, and I went there one time. It's samba everywhere. It's a really beautiful dance, and I really love it. And there's a video of samba. You can listen to the music.
Not yet.
No? Okay, can I go again in the sharing the screen?
Oh, yes. You have to check that little square.
Yes. Okay. Again.
Eu samba tem muito axé, quer ver merecer. Esse samba até pra curar desamor, que a tristeza afastar. Você tem muita sabor, se fica querendo sambar. Eu samba é viagem, quem samba não quer parar. Na hora do vamos ver, eu samba é muito amorar. Quem mostra o poder, deixa tudo no lugar. Você tem muita sabor, se fica querendo sambar.
Okay, samba. This is frevo. Frevo is a dance from Pernambuco, a city here. And it's a really fast dance. And one time I went to Pernambuco to my brother's wedding. And in the party after the ceremony, they teach me a little of frevo, but I already don't remember anything. And this is a video from frevo.
Well, just to contextualize, the first one, samba, is very popular in Rio de Janeiro. It's a city in the southeast. It's the next state below us. This frevo and baião are mainly in the northeast, so very far away to the north, right, Paula?
Yes. Baião, it's a really typical dance in the northern region of the country, and is a normally dance for partners in the video. This is Bumba Meu Boi. It's a folk dance, and it's more common in the northern region too, and it's a form of critique of social situation of Indians. This is the video.
Vem meu boi, vem meu boi, vem meu boi. Em sua barra, representando todas as matriarcas do boi caprichoso. Caprichoso vem vai dando vem girando vem caprichoso vem dançando, matando a celeste, uma luz no ar. Oh, caprichoso vem vai dando vem girando vem celebrita vem.
He's going to fall.
What?
He's probably gonna fall.
And the last one is Chachado.
You have to move the arrow, Paula.
What?
You have to move the, yes, now it's going to work.
Okay. This Chachado is a really different dance, and it's coming too from the northeast region. And the video.
Congratulations, Paula. Thank you very much. Paula chose dance because she's a dancer herself.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that was so amusing, and actually it's that was interesting to see all those types of dancing. I haven't heard about any except salsa, because salsa, and it's quite popular here as well, and like Latin dancing is popular as well, and we have many classes and people enjoy that. And as for the second dancing, it reminded me what we have. It's because the second dance included some hopping, like hopping your feet and jumping, and also like stretching a bit on the stage. So we have kind of similar, but it's called hapak, and Ukrainian men do that. So like I'll show you, hopefully. So you see, it has some similar movements, like when they sit down and when they need to stretch their feet, and then they need to jump high. So it's kind of reminded me our national.
How nice. How do you spell the name of this dance?
So this is called hapak. So H-O-P-A-K.
Okay. Ah, so it probably comes from hopping. Yeah, very nice. And yeah, do you know what this dance? Not this one, but the one that Paola shows, Frevo, with all the umbrellas, the same one, reminds me of Rihanna. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Yes. Every time I see those umbrellas, I remember Rihanna. Yeah, see, Paola also likes Rihanna. Very good. So, any questions to Paola, the dancer?
Yeah, so Paula, like what type of dance do you like the most? And which one do you practice?
I don't know exactly what my favorite one. I like all of them. And I practice popular dance, street dance, like this.
But you told me last Saturday that you are also practicing something new.
What?
Is it
The
like
one,
hip hop? Do
the
you
one with
practice
the
hip hop or whatever?
yes,
What new teacher? I
with
don't know
the
this.
ropes, with all the ropes from the ceiling to the floor.
Uh, I don't know it's exactly a dance.
Yes, it is aerial
Yes,
dance. Yes,
yes, it's I don't know how I say in English. I
aerial
don't remember.
dance.
Yeah,
Aerial dance.
alright, our aerial dance.
Aerial dance. Yes, she. Oh, so basically, she tries everything that can kill you. Paola likes to try. She likes near death experiences.
She likes extreme.
Yes, extreme sports and dances, everything, jumping and everything. I used to have a little place with grass outside the school, so she liked to run there to hit the head on the ground, yeah, something like that. Yeah, but Paola is very creative. And there is, oh yes, I went to a festival in which Paola was dancing last year. What kind of dance was that? Contemporary dance, like modern dance?
Yes,
Yes,
I think it's
contemporary
it.
dance. See, a lot of other girls in a company. Yes,
Well done.
well done. Congratulations. So, congratulations to everyone. Do you have any other questions or comments? Feel free to ask Elena and Shiva. Oh, do you think that's it? Yes, I think
Everyone seems a bit tired.
they are all silent in this class. Okay, now you can open your microphones, guys, so we can take the picture and say and take the class picture and say goodbye, right? Yes, the students are very tired of online classes. They have been studying more and more from school. Okay, so look at the camera. Yes, yes. Position yourself beautifully in the screen. Yes. As always, Isabella is cutting the forehead. Isabella. Yeah. Okay. Okay. A little better now. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Say cheese. Okay. One more time. Wait a second. 3, 2, 1. Say cheese. Excellent. So, Elena, thank you very much for all the generosity with your time and patience, all the interesting input and question. It was amazing for all of us.
Yeah, thanks for inviting. Thanks for having me. That was so much fun.
So, if there are any situations in which I can help you anyway, just let me know.
Thanks.
Yeah. And Shiva Kumar from India, thank you very much for having us so late at night. It's past midnight, almost 1 o'clock in the morning
That's
for
right.
Shiva.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really learned a lot of things today about your culture, about dance, and so many other things.
Yeah, see?
Very
Maybe
nice.
maybe
Really,
next time we can see your presentation about India. We are going to learn a lot.
yes, yes, yes. Anytime.
Yeah. So thank.
Students, thank you so much. Okay, all of you did so well. Okay, the presentations are very good. I really enjoyed. Okay, thank you so much.
Very good, guys. So see you Monday. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations. Excellent job.
Thank you, Elena. Okay, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah,
No
good
problem.
night. Good night, Shiva.
Good night. Okay. In fact, if we have just 1 minute, okay, I am curious, okay, to show about Elena's place, and maybe she can tell something about it. I'll share the screen if it is okay. 1 minute.
Oh, would you like that, Elena? Or is it
Sure.
getting late for you?
Shiva was getting ready, so let's give
Okay.
him time.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
For me, no problem
Okay.
at all. It's very early here for me. It's 4 p.m. Shiva.
Just a minute. Okay, I'll have to.
Yeah,
This is
because
the
all the previous pictures, they didn't look as my culture.
okay. You're able to see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay. So these are
Yeah,
the
this
pictures.
is the trees are in the central part of the city. It's late at night, and all the time. It's not the celebration. It's just a regular day. So it's just they covered the trees with colorful lights, and it just looks super nice every evening to walk by.
Okay.
And yeah, this is the opera house, and you could see that some of the streets they are covered with the cobblestones. It's
Yes.
as in old European cities. So we have the same tradition. And these are some regular places. Yes, maybe some parks. Yeah, so seaside. Yeah, it's a seaside as well. These are some houses. Yeah, maybe like this one. This is a statue of this is like if you scroll a bit up, we will see the statue of this two Greek athletes like holding the globe, and so this one is typically on some postcards. So it's like
That's
one
almost
of the
my
most
name. Atlas. Atla. My name is comes from that.
autumn. Some musicians in the central parts of the city, they do play some live music there.
It's a glass house, I believe.
Yeah, so just like every evening, they go out, they get together and play some live music there. Yeah, so this is a seaside, seaport, some yachts. Yeah, it's like that.
Yes. So we are feeling we are in your place by seeing all these
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah,
So
great.
that's one of okay.
Great job.
Right. So I wanted to show this so that the students also feel like when they are in whenever like we exchange culture, dance or thing, when we see the places, like it makes a lot of difference, right?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Now I got 360 cities. Oh, how nice. The website that I know it's different. It's like Expedia. There is a part with 360, but it's a different one.
In this, like you can even go to any place on the earth, like and you just have to click there. And right now, what I showed is only the pictures. Okay, but then you can have these like videos. Okay, so many other things are possible
Very
here.
nice. Good
So
to
you
know.
can
Thank you
explore,
very
and you
much.
have the video gallery, gigapixel gallery, world map. Okay, so you can go to any country in the world. Okay, and just click that place, you will see the pictures. Okay, so say for example, like okay, Romania. Okay, if I click here, like I can go to that place and I can see a lot of pictures. Okay, and I can have even 360-degree view, panoramic view, and so many other things.
Wow.
So any part of the world you can be. This is a very interesting site for the students, especially when they interact worldwide and to be a global citizen. Okay,
Yes, it
this
is.
site is very good. 360cities.net. You can go to any country and just click there, and you can see the pictures and videos.
See, we can travel a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, but travel is very, very important. I always welcome, anybody who wants to come to India, please come, and that will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
great.
I'll
No,
give you some
right?
trouble there. I'll give you some trouble. I'm going.
Oh,
I'm preparing myself.
yes. I already said, you just have to take the flight tickets. That's all. Okay, rest all will be taken care in India.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
It appears, it applies to Elena also. Elena, you can also plan, you can have various visits here, and you can be
Imagine,
guest here.
Elena, we all the teachers getting together in Bangalore in India, huh? How nice would that be?
Right.
No,
You're most
yeah,
welcome.
A nice
that
community.
would be a lifetime experience.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
yes. Right.
Very nice. I met
So, thank you.
some international teachers in South Africa, and it was amazing. Imagine a group in India, huh? That would be a lifetime experience.
In Microsoft, we have something called E2, okay, Education Exchange, okay.
Yes.
And I was in Singapore, Microsoft sponsored. 92 countries educators participated,
See?
and
Oh,
that
nice.
experience is so nice. They're all friends, and many of them, we were having interaction virtually through Skype. But when we met in Singapore, okay, every year it will be in different countries. Okay, so I was in Singapore, and we just rushed and hugged each other. Now one of the teachers saying, "Shiv, you are real," because all the time we are virtually interacting.
You're real,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
I only see you in 2D, two dimensions.
Yes. Okay. And that was the great experience. So that's as Elena said, it's going to be life kind of experience. You should certainly visit. Plan and visit. Okay. It can be
Definitely.
students exchange. It can be teachers exchange. Anything.
See,
Right?
imagine students traveling to India. Very nice. And it's one of the most beautiful countries in the world.
Yes.
We are getting there. We are getting there. Let this pandemic pass. Yeah.
Yes. That is very important. Right now, you can't travel anywhere.
Yeah. So thank you very much. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you for all the time and patience, generosity. I hope I
Thank you.
can
Thank you so much.
give you something back in the future.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Elena. Bye-bye, Shiva. Very nice. Thank you very much to all the students that are still here, enjoying the presentation. See you Monday. Congratulations. You have done a very good job. I am very proud of you.